There are loads more bedtime stories on BBC iPlayer. Just search CBeebies Bedtime Stories.
CBeebies Bedtime Story.
Hello, I'm Kylie. My oh my, it's almost time for bed, but first, we have a few good nights to say in tonight's classic CBeebies bedtime story. It's called Goodnight Moon and is written by Margaret Wise-Brown with pictures by Clement Hurd. And I'm going to read it especially for you. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of the cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. And 2 little kittens. And a pair of mittens. And a little toy house. And a young mouse. And a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush. And a quiet old lady whispering, hush. Good night, room. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, lights and the red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Good night, kittens, and good night, mittens. Good night, clocks, and good night, socks. Good night, little house. And good night, mouse. Good night, comb. And good night, brush. Good night, nobody. Good night, mush. And good night to the old lady whispering, hush. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. Shh, what a magical story. I just can't get it out of my head. Good night, moon. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams.
There are loads more bedtime stories on BBC iPlayer. Just search CBeebies Bedtime Stories.